AP history students everywhere spend the year in this like marathon of textbook chapters. And then you get closer and closer to May and you're frantically trying to search the internet to find review materials and all kinds of different resources. But there's really one thing that's going to make or break your score. You've spent the year or maybe 2 years in this like marathon of textbook chapter reading, right? And you either did really well with that and you stayed on top of your schedule, you did all your notes, or you didn't really read all your chapter notes and you didn't do it all. So either way, the equalizer is going to be these last few weeks before the exam, the review period. This is what makes or breaks student scores on the AP history exams, because you still need to review. You've got to remember thousands or hundreds of years of history. You need to be able to know the rubrics. The rubrics aren't going to be on the test. You have to be able to recall them. You need to know the DBQ, the LEQ, the multiple choice, the short answer. That's a lot, you know? So how you spend these last 6 weeks, this last month, is going to make or break your score. This is the difference. This is going to be the difference between kids that get 3s and above and the kids that don't. Right? Like the kids that open up their scores in July and are stoked, and the kids who are like, oops, right? So like, this is it. You have time. So there's 3 different resources that you should surround yourself with. First, a prep book. You got to get one. The reason why you need a prep book is because your textbook is doing the most. It's too much. You cannot go back and reread that whole thing, right? That's not for review. Get yourself a prep book. I really like AMSCO because AMSCO does a really good job of giving you like condensed chapters, right? They're like 15 pages long, but it doesn't leave out important details. It's not like super skimmed over. So it gives you the perfect amount of information, plus it has practice questions at the end of each chapter. Okay, so that prep book is going to really help you. Make a schedule so that you can read the whole thing before, or most of it, before exam day. 2, think about technology. You've got your phone on you all the time. So if you get yourself an app, a super helpful app, so one of the ones that I really like is called Romulus. It's different than some of the other apps because it's not about the stimulus questions. And the stimulus questions take time. You know, you got to kind of sit down and think about them. But Romulus app has like trivia questions. It's all about the evidence points, the key terms. So it'll ask you things so that you have to recall who and what or when. You know, and those kinds of questions you can do at any time during the day. Studying doesn't have to be a whole, chunk of time on a Saturday. Just spend a few minutes before school, a few minutes at lunch, a few minutes waiting for the bus. Pull out the app. You have a few minutes. You're on your phone anyways, so just close out Instagram for 1 second, open up the Romulus app, and memorize the terms. The third resource that you should get is an online course. So an online course doesn't mean like a separate class that's taken online. It's just like a package of materials that's put together by an expert. And it's actually really popular in like the marketing and communications world. They have them for all kinds of different topics. But for AP World and AP US, these courses are like perfect. They've got all kinds of videos, all kinds of text documents to help you learn the skills that you need, right? It's not necessarily about the content, it's about the skills. And one of the most important pieces is that you get a coach with it. You get someone to actually give you feedback. Because you can go ahead and Google, practice prompts for AP World and write until your heart's content. But if someone's not looking at it and giving you real feedback, right? Someone who really understands the class, you're wasting your time. So if you've got these 3 resources and you really make use of these last few weeks before the exam, you really strategize, you schedule, and you're really smart about it, it doesn't matter how you spent your year. It doesn't matter where you're at right now. This is is all gonna come down to. Okay, remember, the AP history classes are all worth 2 college classes. Most of the AP tests are only worth 1. So if you're gonna really like dive in, this is the one to do it for, right? So like, if you're someone who's STEM, get rid of your history requirements in college. Focus in on it now. If you're someone who loves history, get rid of the intro classes. You want to skip those in college. Either way, this is worth it, right? I'm someone who's like deep in student debt. You don't want to be me. Save your money. Get into it right now. Get the things that you need to do. Study what you need to study. Get a little study group, right? All of you get those things. Get a book, get an app, get the online course, and get to work. do it all together. Okay, so I really want to hear from you. If you have other suggestions of how to review, drop them in the comments below. I'm also going to be posting key concept reviews on videos, so subscribe and, you know, stay tuned for more tips and like videos to review the content. And then I also have a couple Facebook groups for students that are for AP World and for AP US, and I do some live events in those, so that's kind of fun if you want to join that. So anyways, good luck on your exams. I hope it works out for you. I hope you have a little bit of fun in the review period. I really like the review, you know, play some games and whatnot. And I want to hear about how your test goes, so please come back and comment when you know, actually get your exam score. And finally, I hope this doesn't make you hate history. I know standardized tests are really stressful and can be just like a lot, but history is fun and can be really exciting, and so don't let this be your only, you know, bad experience with it. Keep going with it. So anyways, good luck on your exams. Let me know how it goes. This is High Level History, and I'm Amanda Doemerall. If you're an AP World student, tell me how it's going in the comments below. And for more AP World content and review, be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at HighLevHistory.